crazy time for everyone involved, not just the person going through it. Dramatic, physical, emotional, and social changes take place and make life confusing for all involved. Parents are constantly adapting their parenting strategy to help these children grow in a healthy environment. Maturing is one of the most difficult times to navigate as an adolescent because their bodies are changing daily. This varies from boys to girls. Girls develop more quickly than boys. When they mature, they develop into their teen years, but top off at around 14, whereas boys are developing until they're 17, 18 years old. Girls develop more steadily and slowly than boys develop, which are more in spurts, and it's more sporadic. Girls hit their adult height at 15, 16, whereas boys hit their adult height around 17, 18, and sometimes even 20. Now here is Coach G and Joe to talk about adolescence in the weight room.
Hey Joe, how you doing today?
Good. How are you doing, Coach G?
I'm doing good, man. All right, today we're in the weight room. Weightlifting is a fundamental part of an adolescent's physical development, especially the athletes. Helps them grow faster, therefore they need to eat more, burn more calories, helps with the whole deal. So the first thing we're going to go over today is the bicep curl. I'm going to show you a set and how to do it. So you're just going to pick up your weight, really focus on the peak of the arms. Make sure you're getting full extension. Why don't you give it a try?
All right. Oh, I can do this. This is going to be easy peasy.
Oh, whoa. Hold on there. Form is a fundamental part of weightlifting, and you want to make sure you have both hands under.
Like
Do it
this?
as good as you can.
Like this?
Not quite, Joe. Not quite. You'll get the hang of it. If you just work with it, put in some time and effort, you'll be able to do it in no time.
2 weeks later.
I'm going to show Coach G. Straight back.
6 months later.
Hey, Joe, I heard you're going to try out for the quarterback spot at school.
Oh, yeah. We're going to win state this year. We're going to kick Rocker's butt.
All right, man. That's good to hear. Well, show me what you've been working on with strength training.
Right.
I'm very impressed by your improvement. You can see the progress you've made in your strength and your endurance. It's also important to note that strength training can prevent your joints from having injuries.
Like when I'm rolling out in the pocket on a QB sneak, the linebackers won't be able to get me.
You're going to be good to go.
Good to go.
Strength training has many benefits, but no one can achieve those benefits without proper form. Start with a light weight. Don't go lifting too much. That can cause stunts in growth plates in adolescence. So we recommend using light resistance, controlled movements, a special emphasis on proper technique. It's for their safety. Many benefits can be muscle strength and endurance, help protect joints from injuries from playing around on the playground or anything that they're doing that involves physical activity. And strength training is not only for athletes. It strengthens their bones, it promotes healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels, helps maintain a healthy weight, and improves confidence and self-esteem.
Weightlifting offers many benefits. Physically, it can make you stronger, leaner, more muscular, and fitter, but it can also benefit you emotionally. Many people underestimate the positive impact that regular weightlifting can have on your day-to-day happiness and self-esteem. Its results may surprise you. Weight training can drastically improve your physical appearance, which for many people provides a huge emotional lift. If you are unhappy about your weight, whether you think you are too fat or too skinny, then weightlifting can change that. It can make you happier about your appearance and more positive and optimistic in general. When training, you also develop confidence by challenging yourself to lift heavy weights or by pushing yourself through grueling training sessions, which can carry over to your confidence levels. Endorphins are chemicals released from the brain which stimulate feelings of happiness. Often, they are released when we are happy, such as when laughing or after periods of stress, like weightlifting, as a way of relieving the stress. When you finish a weightlifting session, you may feel happy, relaxed, and proud of the work you have accomplished due to the release of endorphins.
And these endorphins increase happiness, and many scientific studies have shown that a connection between psychological and physical well-being. Of more than 200 studies found a connection between positive psychological attributes such as happiness, optimism, and self-satisfaction, and a low risk of cardiovascular disease. It's not as simple as you just have to be happy and it'll keep you from being sick. But if you have a good sense of well-being, it's easier to maintain good habits like exercise, a well-balanced diet, and getting enough sleep so you can be healthy, such as weightlifting. This will increase your ability to think positively and live a happier life.
Alright, so now that you've watched our informational video and our role playing about weightlifting during adolescence, we all would like to share our personal experience with this subject. Me, I played 2 years of high school soccer where we were not forced to or really encouraged to lift weights at all. So the last exposure that I had that was really weight intensive was 8th grade weight training class. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
I mean, personally for me, football is a sport where weight training is at a premium. Coming in high school, I'd never lifted before, and I come from a high school where all of our best players that go to play in colleges are all really strong, and that's what caused me to lift for the first time. Pretty much right away, I noticed changes with my body. Started getting bigger, stronger, faster. As the years went on, it helped me be better at the sport, which made me happy in turn. And even more than that, psychologically, I always noticed that weightlifting was an escape for me and helped me with my emotions. It always helped me feel better when I'd be cooped out around the house. And I think that it's an amazing vessel for adolescents to use to improve their sense of self-esteem and well-being.
For me, I feel like weightlifting can be a transformation of sorts. Like I started weightlifting when I was a freshman in high school. I never really thought too much of it. I thought of it as a way to get better, but you don't really think too much of it until you actually get into it and realize and see the results. Like, the results are pretty huge. Now, you have to do it right with the proper training, not overwork muscles, stuff like that. But as long as you're on a decent program, you're going to see results. And the transformations you can see are huge. Like, you'll realize how much better you feel about yourself. You'll start realizing, oh wow, I can do things I've never done before. Like, I saw elevations in my play. The only thing that I would caution people on is make sure you always stay flexible, because if you just lift and you warm up and just lift and don't stretch afterwards, you'll get tight, and then that can cause some problems. But always take it for what it is. It's something, if you work hard at and you do it properly, you'll see a lot of great results. And it's helped me in my athletic career, and I think from all of us, I can say, like, there's not too many bad things about it as long as you do it properly.
Thanks for watching our video.